Now, the Nigerian Air Force says it is expecting 16 more fighting platforms to enhance its fight against the enemies of the state. Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, says this will add to 22 platforms procured by the government and in use by the force. His comments came at the graduation of personnel in intermediate and advanced courses in Kaduna. Correspondent Tasema Kinde reports.
Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar and other senior personnel arriving the Air Force Base in Kaduna. They are here for the graduation of personnel who have acquired more expertise in aircraft engineering and maintenance, among other areas. The authorities say this is preparatory to more platforms expected in the force soon.
The federal government has acquired 22 aircraft for the Air Force. Those to maintain those platforms are some of these guys that we have just trained. In addition to the 22, of course, we are expecting 16 more platforms. So we must prepare ahead so that we have the required number of technical support personnel that will maintain the platforms when they are fully here.
But newsmen are curious about the quality of training the personnel have gathered. Their concern is whether the expertise acquired is enough to handle the sophisticated platforms being expected. The Air Chief is confident about the standard of the training his personnel have undergone.
Whatever we are getting out of this institute is comparable to any other institute outside Nigeria. So I believe that, and from what we have seen in the last few years, those that have graduated here are doing extremely well.
More personnel are expected to receive training on salient areas in the Air Force. The authorities say training remains a top priority for optimal delivery. They are sure it will continue receiving major attention. All 82 of the personnel who enrolled for the 6-month course have graduated successfully. And Air Force authorities say they will be adding a lot of value to the force. Tasem Akende, TVC News, Kaduna.